Aloha to you and good Saturday morning, Hawaii. It is 6:21. Well, anybody who's traveled through Kahaluu in the past couple of years knows it can take a little time to get through that intersection by the hygienic store. And there is a new proposal to fix that spot that's known to have issues. The Hawaii Department of Transportation's Highways Division is asking for help on an idea to replace the traditional intersection with a roundabout. Now, this again is Kamehameha Highway and Kahekili Highway near that hygienic store. Joining me this morning from the Department of Transportation is Ed Sniffen, the Deputy Director of Highways, to talk about this unique proposal. Ed, good morning.
Good morning, Maleko. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to see you up here nice and early on a Saturday morning. You know, a day like this is typically when families will take a drive out through Kahaluu, and you know, that intersection has been a source of traffic and accidents for many years. Tell me about the roundabout proposal.
Absolutely. We're looking at that intersection to see how we could improve it. The proposals in the past came in as traffic signals and the like. When we look at that system, though, the best solution that we can come up with is a roundabout. We know that the roundabouts are the safest solution that we can put out. It eliminates those high-speed, high-impact collisions that you see on T-bones at intersections, but it also puts a lot more traffic through that area than a signal normally would. So that's the solution we're looking at right now.
And of course, we're taking a look at what that roundabout would look like there. So the advantages to this, instead of putting in a stoplight, for example, I mean, can you explain the major differences that commuters who are used to stoplights, who might prefer that, might actually enjoy the roundabout?
Absolutely. We got 15,000 vehicles on Kahekili Highway going through that area and 5,000 coming in from Kahaluu Highway, with about 1,500 to 2,000 turning every day in those areas. There's high speeds and high conflict points from all of those. Not to mention you add in your bicyclists and pedestrians. When you look at a stop signal, it creates a situation where people have to stop, as they're designed to do. But in situations where the lights are green, that area can turn into a high-speed impact point. So what we're looking at with the roundabout is calming that speed at that intersection, but making sure that people can push through. So if you consider our roundabouts that we put in at Pahoa, which has about the same types of traffic, or the ones in Kapa'a on Kahaluu Highway, you would drive up to that intersection, you wouldn't have to stop. You calm your speed down into 25 miles per hour or so, and proceed just turning right through that intersection to ensure that everybody stays safe. Eliminates conflict, slow speed down at those intersections, makes sure everybody's safe coming through.
More than just a proposal, the plan is in place. What does the disruption look like for the community while you get that roundabout installed?
That was the big thing. So when we went up to the community to talk about this roundabout, the biggest concern is traffic during construction. We're looking at bidding this project out in August, looking at starting construction up in early 2023 and finishing in about 18 months. The disruption that we're looking at is there's some major utilities that we're going to have to relocate from that intersection. That would happen with a roundabout or a signal. When we do that, we're going to do that work at night to make sure we minimize impacts to the public. We'll also do the other work for the roundabout during the daytime, but off peaks. The concern from the public was, okay, people are going to try and jump these construction queues and use the back roads. So we'll work with the city and the community to make sure that we put in traffic calming devices in those areas, make sure we keep everybody safe.
Now, there's other projects that kind of coincide with this in that area. Can you talk about some of the other things that'll be happening around the same times?
Absolutely. The big concern for the public was the quality of their roads. So we've been continuing on with Likelike and Pali Highway repaving. Likelike, we're going to jump into the next phase from Airline Street up to tunnels, and that's going to happen in about early May. At Kahekili itself, in that area of Kamehameha Highway and Huiva, we're going to be starting the paving up in December. So as you know, anytime we start paving an area and making it smoother, speeds start ticking up. So we wanted to make sure we had a project in place that would start calming that speed through that corridor to keep everybody safe. If anybody wants to take a look at all the projects we got coming up and ongoing, take a look at our website. We have all of our projects out there.
Fantastic, Ed. Thank you so much for sharing that. One big question for you, probably the most important of the day. Am I still going to be able to pull over and get my Lau Lau plate lunch right there at the hygienic store, even after the roundabout is installed?
Yes, pull over very safely off to the side to make sure everybody stays safe there.
Sounds good. Ed Sniffen, thank you from the Department of Transportation for explaining that project. That's coming to Kahaluu residents very soon.